just proposed to Jennifer Hudson on live TV, and the fans are convinced that Tiffany Haddish is simply losing her mind over this. Everyone knows that Tiffany is still hung up on Common, even though they broke up about 3 years ago, and she has been accused of throwing shade at Jennifer since she got with Common. Everyone thought Common was going to end up playing Jennifer like he has with the other women he has dated in the past, but it looks like whatever he has going on with Jennifer is the real deal, and the streets are saying that Tiffany is not taking it well. She has been accused of throwing shade at Jennifer and Common yet again because she low-key still wants Common back. Child, this love triangle is a mess, and it looks like things are about to get even messier from here. So Tiffany and Common were an item for about a year, from 2020 to 2021, and even though it's been 3 years since they called it quits, the drama is still real. At first, Common claimed that they ended things because they were both super busy and just couldn't keep the relationship going.
Tiffany and I got back on the move. It really didn't allow for us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship. I don't think the love really dispersed. I just think it was just like we weren't feeding the relationship.
However, Tiffany claimed that Common had blindsided her with the breakup, saying, "It was the healthiest, the funnest relationship I've ever had. It's where I felt safest out of all the relationships I've ever had. The breakup wasn't mutual. It was more him saying, I think this relationship has run its course." And I was like, okay, like you gonna be a 50-year-old single man? Okay. She also claimed that Common had commitment issues, saying, he might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like, you know, like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. But then when Common started dating Jennifer, it seemed like things were heating up, and there were even reports that he was taking it more seriously than he had ever did with any of his previous girlfriends. You see, Common's got this rep for being a bit of a player in the industry, so that was definitely something to pay attention to. When Common and Jennifer first started dating, she went over and beyond to keep it under wraps. They met while working on the movie Breathe, and child, the sparks were flying from the jump. They tried to keep it quiet, but you know, it's Hollywood. Nothing stays hidden for long. An inside source spilled about the budding romance, saying they've known each other for years. Things took a romantic turn while they were filming in Philadelphia over the summer. When the day's shoot wrapped, they always find their way to each other's side. Jennifer is known to be private about her relationships, so she denied that they were together and told the old story of how they were friends, blah blah blah. People create their narratives of it. We shot a film together and he played my husband. We gotta eat in between those moments. This was clearly a big fat lie because they were spotted on dates even after filming ended. Their relationship just kept getting stronger, and Common even flew all the way to London to support Jennifer at the premiere of her musical, A Strange Loop. At that point, it was crystal clear to everyone at the event that they were definitely an item. One of the attendees even spilled the tea and said there has been speculation for months regarding whether or not they are together, but the fact they've traveled all the way to London together just shows they're very much an item. They arrived to the show individually to avoid any commotion, but away from prying eyes, they were very much in each other's company. They continued to act coy about their relationship, but they eventually came clean while he was a guest on her show earlier this year. They finally admitted that they were together after more than a year of playing hide and seek with us.
Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is with one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Like I said before, Jennifer is super private about her relationship, so the fact that she was willing to go public with it kind of made us feel like the relationship was stronger than ever and that it was solid. Fans were happy for her because if there is anyone who deserves all the happiness, it's Jennifer, especially because of how messy her last relationship was. For some context, Jennifer was in a long-term relationship with a man named David Otunga for 10 years. It started off like a fairy tale, but it went left real quick, and things got so bad at the end that the police got involved at one point. They started dating in 2007 and things moved fast. By September 2008, on Jennifer's 27th birthday, David got down on one knee and proposed. From the outside, they looked like the perfect couple, or at least that's what we all thought. But tragedy hit hard right after the engagement. Just a few weeks later, her brother-in-law unalived her mother, brother, and nephew. It was a devastating time, but David stood by her side, being her rock through it all. He was there for her, offering support during the absolute worst moment moment of her life. Later that same year, Jennifer announced she was pregnant. In 2009, they welcomed their son, David Jr., and it seemed like they had the perfect little family. Fast forward to 2010, and they've been engaged for over 2 years. Naturally, folks started wondering when the wedding was. Rumors flew that the big day was around the corner, but the big day never came. The silence stretched on for another 2 years, and by 2012, people were side-eyeing their relationship hard, wondering if things were falling apart behind the scenes. By 2014, with still no wedding in sight, the rumors about their relationship crashing just kept getting louder. Finally, in 2017, they couldn't keep up the facade anymore and came clean about their split. Looking back, there were definitely some red flags. Jennifer had hinted that David might not have been the man she thought he was. She even mentioned that he was a little insecure, especially when she started losing weight and putting more effort into her look. Jennifer visited the Jay Leno show where she was asked, "What does your fiance think? Does he like the new svelte you?" Jennifer responded, "He's getting adjusted to it. He's not really into change that much, so he fusses at me like, why do you have to get all dressed up to go out, and why can't you just go out like you used to?" And I'm like, I'm a walking billboard now, honey. After the breakup, things between Jennifer and David got way messier. Jennifer accused David of domestic violence, claiming he got aggressive during the rough patches in their relationship. She also said his jealousy bordered on paranoia. In response, David fired back, accusing Jennifer of cheating with multiple men in the industry. It got so bad that he allegedly used their son to spy on her. Jennifer recounted an incident where David supposedly made their son record her in the studio, thinking she was involved with a producer. Jennifer also stated that David allegedly told the boy, "Don't let your mom's boyfriend effing touch you." But the drama didn't end there. When she got home, she claimed he was waiting for her, and things got heated real quick. Allegedly, he got physical, grabbing their son and dragging her around. It's not a pretty picture, to say the least. Again, David had a totally different story to tell, and he accused Jennifer of twisting the situation to get pity and sympathy from the public, especially because of her fans. In a statement to TMZ, his lawyer said that he denies each and every allegation Hudson has made against him, and that at no time did Mr. Otunga physically push Miss Hudson as she has alleged. So yeah, if there's one person who deserves a happy ending, it's Jennifer. And when she started dating Common, fans were scared on her behalf because, like I said, Common has something of a messy reputation, but it looks like things between them are as great as can be. However, it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing because sources reported at first that Jennifer was low-key terrified of commitment. The insider said, after her engagement went south, Jennifer was adamant she would never marry, that it just isn't in the cards for her, but then Common came into her life and swept her off her feet. Common tells Jen despite his past with so many famous women, he's in the relationship for keeps. But Jen felt that way when she was engaged for 9 years, and she doesn't want to end up with a broken marriage and be back at square one. But it looks like they have worked through those issues and have been having serious conversations about marriage.
You and Jenny Jen still kicking it? That's part one. And part two is, do you ever see yourself married one day?
So as far as Jenny Jen,
I love Jenny.
Absolutely, we are together, and I just appreciate her as a partner, as a woman, as an artist, as a human being. She's a special individual.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Man, I'm just grateful for her. I thank God, and yes, we are good. Marriage is something that if I were to get married, then Jennifer is the person.
Oh, she the prototype?
She is but she's not only the prototype, she is the person.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's one of those things where I'm like always looking at my life and saying, okay, because that's a strong choice to make,
Absolutely.
And
not to be taken lightly.
This was exciting for fans, but we wondered how Jennifer felt about it, given her previous reluctance about marriage. But it looks like she is 100% on board with the idea of marrying Common very soon.
I heard you've been even out there talking about marriage, Karen. What's that about? I just happened to notice that.
I was asked about marriage.
Yes.
And I just answered honestly. I said, you know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, "A man knows what he wants." And I was saying my true feelings about, listen, Jennifer is the person. If I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I was just being honest. Now, wait.
Yes, okay.
Where do you stand on that? Where are you?
You flipped the script on me.
Where are you in marriage?
You know what?
That's the question.
My mother was right. I think if she had met you, she said, I don't know about the rest of them, but that Common is all right with me. That's what she would say. And I would agree. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think you are a deserving man, and you know, I support that idea. I think it's a beautiful idea. I will say that. Now, hold on. In due time, you know, if it ever gets to that place, you know,
when two people come, I'm listening to God more and more.
Exactly.
And you know,
exactly.
And I feel like I know that, you know, I know what purpose is, and I feel like this is purpose right here.
Yeah. This is so cute, but fans couldn't help but wonder how Tiffany Haddish feels about this, especially because she has been throwing shade at Common and Jennifer for a hot minute, and it's kind of giving jealous energy.
He never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave us to Jennifer.
Yeah, I can't imagine that she is taking this well, because she really thought that she and Common were supposed to be endgame, but instead, Jennifer is about to live that life that Tiffany clearly wanted and become Mrs. Common. Fans commented, not Tiffany Haddish continuing to talk about her relationship, her breakup with Common. It's been like 6 years. Girl, move on. You need to stop. You're in enough trouble. Tiffany, stop the media trauma. Don't disrespect your black sister. Move on and make money. And Jaguar warned Tiffany that Common has a history of not committing. I hope for Jennifer's sake that he doesn't leave her on the side of the road. So what do you think about this messy situation? Let me know what you think about this in the comments, then check out this next video.